Okay, this is a meditation I quite like to do in the morning, and I simply call it Connect. So it's a brief meditation I do, sometimes just for maybe 5 minutes, where I connect with my breathing, and then I connect with different parts of my body. It's a little bit like kind of just checking in and maybe saying hello almost to yourself. Just starting the day with an awareness of how you're feeling, an awareness of how your body feels, an awareness of how maybe the thoughts that are in your mind when you first wake up. And I find that if we do this in the morning, it just kind of sets us up for the day. We don't want to kind of wake up in the morning and then suddenly go into kind of, oh, I've got to sort of do all this stuff today mode. I mean, it's good to be organised and that, but just trying to have that mindset in the morning that I'm here, I'm okay, I'm breathing, I'm, I call it checking in, connecting, and it's just quite useful. And it can be as long as short as you need. So I'll just take you through a brief practice, probably 2-3 minutes today. So again, just assuming a posture that is comfortable for you, either sitting or lying. If this is something you want to do first thing in the morning, you can do it as you're lying down, even before you've opened your eyes. So you can close or half close your gaze, just centering yourself, bringing your awareness inward, and closing our eyes or lowering our gaze just helps us to create more attention and more focus. So just becoming aware, very gently, very slowly. There's no rush, there's no urgency here. Just becoming aware of your breathing, your in-breath and your out-breath. Perhaps keeping the mouth closed if that's comfortable, so the focus becomes around breathing in and out through your nose. Or perhaps having the mouth slightly open, making sure that your jaw and your tongue, if you like, is at the bottom of your mouth. There's a slight gap, but there's no tension in there. Just focusing very gently on the in and the out of your breathing. Trying not to control it, trying not to force it to be any different from what it is. Just becoming aware, just connect. If it does help you to focus at this point, you might like to just very gently use counting. So perhaps as it's first thing, don't try and go beyond 3 or 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 as you breathe in, and then reverse 4, 3, 2, 1 as you breathe out. Just try that maybe for 3 breaths. Now what I want you to think about now is connecting with different parts of your body. So as you breathe in this next, on each in-breath, we're going to move to a different part of the body, and we're just going to take our attention and our awareness to that part of the body. We're not going to look for anything, we're just exploring with a gentle curiosity different parts. So on your next in-breath, I want you to bring awareness to your shoulders. Just notice, and then as you breathe out, allow the awareness to come away. Let go. Then on your next breath, let's connect with our head. Just the top of your head, your forehead, and then as you breathe out, allow the awareness and connection to let go. Now let's breathe in and connect with our fingers and our hands. Just notice your fingers and hands. And then as you breathe out, just dissolving that awareness and letting go. And when you breathe in this time, bring your connection and your awareness to your hips, or where you're seated, or how your lower back is resting or touching the chair or the floor, and then breathe out, dissolve, let go. And then this time, breathe in and connect with your knees. Just take your attention to your knees, and then breathe out and let go. And then this time, bring your attention to your feet and your toes. Just notice them, explore, and then breathe out and let go. So all we're doing is, as we breathe in, take our awareness to a part of our body. We use the breath to breathe into that part of our body, and then as we breathe out, we allow that connection just to gently let go. So just spend a moment now coming back to the breath. And I want you to try something just to finish now. I want you to think about your hands and your finger and your thumb and your first finger on each hand. And as you focus on that little space between each in-breath, I want you to just gently touch your fingers together and then let go. So you make a connection. So breathe in, and as you reach the end of your in-breath, just touch your fingers. Then let go and breathe out. When you get to the end of your out-breath, just touch your fingers. When you're ready to breathe in, let go. At the end of your in-breath, just connect your fingers. And then breathe out and let go. So you're just touching in the spaces. Making you aware of that tiny bit of contact and connection. So there's a few things we can do around this theme of connect. Connect with the breath, connect with parts of our body, and connect with the spaces in between our breath. So I shall leave you now just to carry on, if you choose to. It's a longer practice than I planned, but that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Thank you very much.